Al Bernstein here at the Mandalay Bay Hotel and Casino, where the press conference was just held for the Mike Alvarado Brandon Rios 140-pound mega match, in which they will have a rematch of their October fight, in which Brandon Rios won by technical knockout in the 7th round, but that hardly tells the whole story. Of course, all boxing fans know it was one of the best fights of last year and really any year. It was a terrific matchup between these two men, and they will do it again on Saturday night. Let me bring in, working with us on this fight, Ana Julaton, who is a former super bantamweight champion in her own right. And Ana, what I find fascinating, and it happens in women's boxing all the time, where there's a convivial attitude before the fight and it's just treated as an athletic contest, but not so much always in men's boxing. These two men that had a pitched battle in the ring are very respectful to each other. They know each other from before. How does that work when you know you're going to be involved in such a wild battle?
Well, from what we saw in the first fight, they're true professionals. They came in there with undefeated records and they treated it like a real fight. And as we saw, it's like one of the top contenders of Fight of the Year in 2012. And coming into this fight, it's very nice to see that being displayed live. Yeah. And you know, which will make it a very interesting fight.
Yeah, it is refreshing because we know what they're going to produce inside the ring. So, and Brandon Rios has done a little woofing before with a few fighters here and there, but his point is, I respect this guy. Why should I do that? Now, strategically, this is an interesting fight. Mike Alvarado, in theory, and he said, has got to find a way to be a little bit more of a boxer puncher. Now, it doesn't mean he's going to all of a sudden become Muhammad Ali or Willie Pep, but he has to be a little more mindful of keeping distance and doing a little better in that department.
Yeah, Mike Alvarado was able to achieve a lot of success by doing that in the first fight. Coming into the second fight, I mean, there's a lot of factors involved. Their friends outside the ring and inside the ring. He has to stick to a game plan that I've saw him actually do against someone like Rios Prescott, where he's able to keep the distance, although he was getting hit a lot, but ended up winning in tremendous fashion by knocking out Rios Prescott in the 10th round. And going into this fight, it'd be interesting to see what kind of a pace he actually throws, because on the last fight, he threw over 100 punches per round, which I think is huge for a light welterweight.
Maybe too much.
Maybe too much, which eventually caused a 7th round TKO. So, 5.5 months of training and preparation, being a fighter and getting to that element, can you do it? And I guess that's where all the element of surprise comes into play. Will Mike Alvarado be able to redeem himself come March 30?
We're going to find out, and of course we expect it to be a very exciting fight. And here at the press conference, as we mentioned, things were pretty convivial, but it was started out by Bob Arum, who had some pretty good comedic moments in this press conference. We'll hear from him and all the other participants now.
I want to thank the Tecate girls and the Top Rank girls for decorating the stage. Believe me, they're all lucky that I'm not 40 years younger, or else they wouldn't get out of here alive.
Good afternoon. Just want to thank God for blessing me with another opportunity. I want to thank Top Rank, Bob Arum, Brad. I want to thank my team for a great camp. Had an awesome camp. Great strength and conditioning. I'm here. We're ready to do it again. We're going to put on a great show like we did the first fight. I'm here to redeem myself. I'm here to put on another great show. And take my hat off to Rios for accepting this challenge for this rematch. So ready to do it again, and I hope everybody's excited to see another classic fight. So here we go again. Thank you. God bless.
How's it going, everybody? First of all, I'd like to say thanks to my camp. We had a tremendous camp, no complaints. Also to Alvarado's team for accepting the fight again and give the fans what they want. And I'm ready. I'm ready to show my case again. I'm ready for another action fight. And it's going to be an action fight. 99%, I'm sure it's going to be an action fight. So we're going to be battling out in the ring again, in the center ring, toe-to-toe, man-to-man, and we're going to do it again. It's going to be another great fight for the fans, TV. So everybody around the world, they're going to love this fight again. Another tremendous win from my behalf, and I'm ready for this.
How everybody doing? First and foremost, I'd like to thank God for putting me in this position to make a name for myself and to carry my career to the next level. You know, I've been working hard for a long time, and I'm just ready to go in there and put on the show, you know. Thank you.
Bueno, primero que todo quiero darle las gracias a Dios por la oportunidad, a HBO, a Torran. La verdad que me siento muy contento, muy motivado para este combate. Hemos venido haciendo las cosas bien en lo largo de la preparación y bueno, Crawford no sé en qué lío se metió, pero lo que le viene para arriba es bueno. Y no, esperar el día sábado para demostrar lo que se ha hecho a lo largo de la preparación y a salir con la mano en alto, que es lo más importante. Gracias.
I say he wants to thank Top Rank, HBO, Mandalay Bay, the press. He's been preparing very hard for this fight on Saturday. He gives the credit to Terrence Crawford stepping up to this fight, but he thinks he put his foot in the wrong hole because he's going to come out victorious, and he's been showing that in his preparation for Saturday, and he will come out with his hand up.